Hi everybody. So welcome back to another little video. My name's Cynthia and I've started this blog to educate people on my experiences with surrogacy. Once again, not a lawyer, not a doctor, girl next door, my experiences. You might like some of what you hear, you might not, but once again, this is from my experiences and hopefully it can help somebody. So this one is, why should you be a surrogate? So real surrogates, you don't need to be, a peace-loving, hippie to be able to enjoy surrogacy. You don't have to be somebody who loves being pregnant and never has any issues with being pregnant. Pregnancy is just a breeze and so easy and no morning sickness and you just sneeze and the baby comes out. That's not what it takes in a person to be a surrogate. What it takes in a person to be a surrogate is mental stability, to know that this is not your baby and it's their bun, your oven, you're growing it to give it to them, and you're making that nice little bond, during that time, and it's a very noble, very honorable way to, help yourself, have a living. I know as a single mom, it's always been really great, and it's the reason I've been able to move to an area that I like better. I moved from Southern California to Portland, Oregon, and I know some people might say, why'd you move from San Diego? Well, the grass is always greener. I was tired of it being 100 to 110 degrees every day in the summer, and I love the rain. It hardly ever rains in San Diego. Definitely no snow. So I definitely love here when it snows. Doing surrogacy was able to help me move, and another surrogacy was able to help me get a home. I did move here with the hopes that I'd be able to own a house, which never would happen in San Diego where I was from. But it's gotten so costly up here too that I barely could afford a townhouse, and there's no way now that I would even qualify for a townhouse unless I was to use my surrogacy money. But I myself, since I'm an open book, I do prefer to keep my surrogacy money as an emergency savings, because as a single mom, I have always been the only one to pay mortgage and to pay bills and to provide, for my daughter. And surrogacy has been an amazing way to make sure that happens. I've been able to, pay off debt, not debt collector knocking on your door of debt, but, when we want something, I want to make sure that my daughter has it and we have a nice life. And that's why I do surrogacy. So I can provide, things for my daughter and my family, and also be able to be debt-free and have that emergency savings. So that's my reason. They also do, when you do surrogacy, they do want to make sure that you are financially stable, as in you can't be like on welfare living on the street and try to go be a surrogate for somebody, because that could cause a lot of issues. Let's just leave it at that. But if you are a single mom, they will need to make sure that you have a job and that you are, making probably at least minimum wage. I don't know exactly what that is, but they want to make sure that this is not your only form of income, because then you are purely doing it for income purposes versus, trying to make your income better and doing it in a nice way to help somebody. So yes, it's great for single moms. It's also great for families. If you are married, you can be a stay-at-home mom and be a surrogate as long as your husband has an income. There does need to be some sort of income that comes in, like I said, so they can prove that you're not doing this just as your only source of income, unless you're like a trust fund baby and you have a huge amount of savings and you just enjoy being pregnant. Then more power to you. So yeah, being a surrogate could be for anybody. If you love being pregnant, if you, have a nice life, but you want to have a house someday, or, you can make your bills, but you can't buy that jet ski you wanted, which you can only use after you're pregnant. No riding jet skis when pregnant, at least what some of my contracts have said. So yeah, continue watching my videos for a realistic look at surrogacy and what my experiences have been. And I hope you guys have a great day.